Welcome back, everybody, Automotive Inc. Today we're actually doing a detail on a 14 Ford Fiesta. This thing's kind of gross, and I've mentioned before how I clean headliners and the whole interior with Johnson's Baby soap. I also use Dawn dish soap, so if you have one that's just really grimy, you can start with that, but it's as simple as Dawn and stuff. Don't use extraction devices on headliners. Usually the headliners will fall apart. So we're just gonna use a lot of elbow grease today. Like I said, my Johnson's Baby bar, a couple buckets of warm water, and let's take a look at this headliner. So you can kind of see here, just years of not caring, I guess, or being careful. Yeah, a lot of grossness going on here, but for me, when I do a detail, I only do pre-sale details, so details for people that want to sell their car. And first impressions are everything. If I was going to get in here and want to buy this, I'd be grossed out. So we'll get this, get my tools of the trade going here. Let me show you real quick what I use. All right, first things first, I got 2 buckets from the old Wally World. You can get them off the Zon. These are just all my extra tools I use for getting crevices and whatnot. I'm going to get 2 terry cloth towels, and I'm going to drop them in the bucket. So in my one that I'm using the most for dirty, I'll usually put 1 or 2 actually, and then 1 for wiping them clean. So that's that. Now I think this headliner is going to come clean with my Johnson's Baby soap and not have to use Dawn. And what I mean is this right here, $2. Walmart, it's even cheaper on the Zon. I'll link it down below. It smells good, very neutral. Who doesn't love the smell of a little bitty baby? So we're going to get going. I'll usually put this bar in there till the water gets kind of milky looking, and then I'll pull it out and just set it down, because this will kind of melt in the water after about an hour or two, so if you're going to be detailing for a while. But you can scrub it into the actual rags themselves and then just set it aside. So if you need extra, you might have to change the water. Once this water turns kind of a grayish, brownish, time to change it. Now there's thousands of chemicals out there, thousands, that you can use, and most of them I don't like the odor of or the smell of what they're trying to smell like. I don't like it. This is so neutral that it'll dissipate. You can use on leather, you can use on your dash, you can use on headliners, seats, etc. The reason why we have a clean bucket is so that way we can wipe out any white residue this might leave behind. So say you're going to wipe down your white cloth seat or your leather seat. If you leave the soap dry on there too long, it will dry. So you use this warm one, just kind of wipe it down, and it dissipates, it's gone. The thing I like about it, 1, it's not going to bother you, your family, your pups, your cats, whoever you take around your car with you. 2, it's not going to leave some greasy, nasty smell. It's not going to make your car, if your car already smells like something, you smell like cinnamon and something then, or whatever they're trying to do. It's cheap, and it's not caustic. It's not going to damage anything. You can put this on your baby, you can put it on your rolling baby. So now I'm going to get in there, and we're basically going to just rub down the soap with these rags and start cleaning this headliner. It's going to look a little damp. We don't want it overly saturated. You're going to wring this rag out, and it's just going to be damp with the soap. Okay. Now you saw how nasty that headliner is, and like I said, we're going to get in there. We're just going to be scrubbing away. It's going to take some elbow grease, but I think we're going to get it done. So let's check back here in a little bit, and I'll show you how it panned out.